Hey there, welcome to my office. I'm Justin Spencer Young. And if you feel like you need to raise your game from a finance point of view, a business finance point of view, maybe that's holding you back at work, you don't have any accounting training or any finance background, and you're looking for something that can just give you a lift, teach you a little bit about finance so that you can be better at what you do, then maybe head over to fastforwardbusiness.net and you can find some really exciting information that can help you with that. But what I want to do, I want to share with you a little piece of content that I think you will find very helpful. So here goes. When I discovered that business performance, that's financial performance of a business, is driven by three main things, and that's all I had to remember, this kind of became quite easy to understand. So I'm going to share with you what these three things are. This is not rocket science, guys, but once you got it, it's really helpful. The three things in business that we need to make sure that we understand and can monitor, starting with the simple thing called profitability. Well, how much profit does a business make? And we measure that by taking our profit after tax right down at the bottom of the income statement and dividing it by sales. And we get a profitability measure as a percentage. And of course, you want to get that number up as high as possible. The next thing of our three is something that I call activity. And activity is how well we use the assets of the business. The reason why a business owns assets is ultimately so it can generate sales. So if you can use the assets to generate as much sales as possible, you're getting the activity of the business up. Sometimes we call that sweating the assets. The last component is the use of leverage. Now, leverage is a very sophisticated word for debt. But if we can use leverage effectively in the business, we can borrow money in order to acquire assets, to generate sales, to make a profit. What we've done is we've put together these three ratios, if you want, or measures: profitability, activity, and leverage. I call this my PAL framework. And if you can measure those three things in a business and understand the dynamics around them, you have got business performance sorted, because those three things measure the return on equity to the shareholders. And keeping shareholders happy, that's important. So I hope that was useful. I've got so much more of this great content. And if you head over to fastforwardbusiness.net, you can find my 5 secrets of finance. It's a free video series. It will tell you more about this sort of information that I've shared with you. So I hope I see you there soon.